That's what you say. Good for what? What? No, I did not. And I told her. No. Why is everybody lying? 30 minutes dungeon! No, I did not. I said 30 minutes dungeon. 30 minutes dungeon! And eat it, and that's another 30 minutes dungeon. So you have 2 hours dungeon now. Every time you lie, I'm gonna add an hour dungeon. I don't care. Hour dungeon. So now you're in 2 hours. Because I was saving that. Because I'm special. So it's okay. Hour dungeon. Yes. Okay. Hour dungeon. Hour. 30 minutes dungeon. And they have to take it. 30 minutes dungeon! Send her. Send her to on the trip. I don't know where these people get me education. Maybe she'll learn why burning the fuck up before she even gets there. But the sun don't turn off. The sun's a giant star. If the sun explodes, we all go. And a crazy supernova. The explosion of Michael Bay, what they say, proportions. Let's go to the sun at night when it turns off. It's not a giant night like a fish. Mm-hmm. Oh, what country the Great Wall of China is in? China? Yes. Japanese? Yes. If NASA says it's too hot to go to the sun, then why don't we go and wait for the sun to come? I always wonder why we couldn't go to the sun at night. To the sun. 30-minute dungeon! Send her on the trip to the sun, please. Maybe she'll learn why burning the fuck up before she even gets there. But the sun don't turn off. The sun's a giant star. If the sun explodes, we all go. And a crazy supernova. The explosion of Michael Bay, what they say, proportions. Let's go to the sun at night when it turns off. One more! It's not a giant night like a fish. Mm-hmm. What country the Great Wall of China is in? Yes. Japanese? Yes. Yes. If NASA says it's too hot to go to the sun, then why don't we go at night when the sun turns off? They said go at night to the sun. Send her first. Send her on the trip to the sun, please. Maybe she'll learn why burning the fuck up before she even gets there. But the sun don't turn on. The sun's a giant star. The sun explodes beyond combo. And a crazy supernova. The explosion of Michael Bay, what they say, proportions. Let's go to the sun at night when it turns off. It's not a giant night like a fish. Mm-hmm. The Great Wall of China is in? Yes. Japanese?
Yes. If NASA says it's too hot to go to the sun, then why don't we go at night when the sun turns off?
She said go at night to the sun. Send her first. Send her to on the train. Maybe she'll learn why burning the fuck up before she even gets there. The sun don't turn off. Sun's a giant star. If the sun explodes, we all go. And a crazy supernova. I tried to get right there. They explode. Of Michael Bay, what they say, proportions. Right, no, I'm going the wrong way. Let's go to the sun at night when it turns off. It's not a giant light like you think. I don't know where these people getting their education from. Who's y'all getting their education from? Who's teaching these bitches? No, they did not. I knew Africans, and both of them had money. Because I used to do a lot of landscaping. Him and his wife had money from Africa. And we ain't talking about no little 1,000, 100,000. These people had money. And they were good. And they lived in the suburbs, and they lived modestly. And they sent money back to their kids and all that, etc.com. And they both paid the bills. I don't know where these women get this ideal of you're a grown-ass woman and ain't got to pay no bills. Or a man's going to come and take and sweep you off your feet and pay all your bills. No, man. Understand what life is. I hate this game. No, they do not. What is this for? And both of the little candy boots. I used to do a lot of landscaping. Him and his wife had money from Africa, and they split the bills. And we ain't talking about no little 1,000, 100,000. They had money. And they were good. And they lived in the suburbs, and they lived modestly. And they sent money back to their kids and all that, etc.com. And they both paid the bills. I don't know where these women get this ideal of you're a grown-ass woman and ain't got to pay no bills. Or a man's going to come and take and sweep you off your feet and pay all your bills. No, man. Understand what life is. Speak to anybody else of any other culture. No other cultures. No, they do not. I knew Africans, and both of them had money, because I used to do a lot of landscaping. Him and his wife had money from Africa, and they split the bills. And we ain't talking about no little 1,000, 100,000. These people had money, and they were good, and they lived in the suburbs, and they lived modestly. And they sent money back to their kids and all that, etc.com. And they both paid the bills. I don't know where these women get this ideal of you're a grown-ass woman and ain't got to pay no bills. Or a man's going to come and take and sweep you off your feet and pay all your bills. No, man. Understand what life is. Speak to anybody else of any other culture. Do they even know other cultures? No, they do not. I knew Africans, and both of them had money. But you know what? Today, I got you. I like to do 50-50. Like, kind of just do it together. What about dinner? It just depends. How do you guys handle income disparities? Do you guys go 50-50 on the bill? Who pays more? Yeah, 50-50. Not really for everything. Now, that last couple that you just saw, the woman made $120,000, the guy made $85,000. Based on that, neither one of them needs each other finances to be able to take care of themselves financially. But even though she's making $35,000 more a year than him, they still go 50-50 on bills. Which means both of them still save money. See how easy that is? That's how you build generational wealth. Of course, but they'll never understand that. My wife, really saw, she believed what I was doing. I told her I want to have a family with you, but I can't ask you to marry me yet.
because we don't have enough money to get a home together. We don't have enough money to have kids together. It's just a weird time to be paying for all this stuff when you're in your mid-20s and you're making, $13 an hour.
Right.
So, she luckily had a good job. And she was like, she's like, I'm your sugar mama, Like, she's like, I'll take care of you until you get off your feet. She's like, but do you have a plan? I was like, I want to create I want to do branding and marketing. So I don't know exactly what I want to do yet, and I'm not good at it yet. I'm going to get Adobe Photoshop, I'm going to get Illustrator, and I'm going to get Figure Pro, and I'm going to sit here every single day and I'm going to work at it until I'm good at it. She's like,
Which one of you makes the most money?
Probably.
After you have more jobs on the side as well. Yeah, kind of full time, pay the bills, and passion outside of that. Amazing. Hustling, definitely, to be able to pay for him. yeah. I love that. Thanks so much, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Even your opinion should pay for the first dates.
The best thing you'd say is split the bill.
I know she can pay, but I pay for that.
I like to pay for
Yes.
you.
Cioè, o pago io, paga lui e dividiamo.
Esatto. If I ask out a girl, I should pay for her. If she asks me out, then she should pay.
I feel guilty if the guy says it's an act that has to come naturally.
We don't see money together. But the goal is that everything goes for our pages come together and go to one account, and then
Right.
use that as one account.
A marriage.
And that happens at the same time as the myths around the marriage that we grew up with, that as men are expected to be protectors, providers, are going out into an economy that doesn't really allow for that, especially for working class folks.
Listen, two partners, do they have their own accounts? Of course they do. Do they have their own ways of making money? Of course they do. Do they share the responsibilities in the household? Of course they do. So yes, you should be sharing the expenses to some degree. It needs to be as close to 50-50 as you can. It needs to be a partnership, and expenses are part of it.
Ooh, good.
The guy that just spoke just before that guy. Don't I say that all the time on this channel?
That is called being a fucking adult.
We're not set up like that, especially for everyday working class folks. This is why, to be honest with you guys, the 50-50 conversation is probably one of the biggest reasons, one of the biggest main topic points that made me want to start this channel. One of the biggest reasons why I named this channel Average Man Unplugged. Because there's no way you can sit up here and continue to have this conversation without including average, everyday, working class people. Because there is no way that majority, not even half.
They don't understand. In this kind of economy, two incomes are better than one. They're better than one. It's hard out here. It is very difficult out here just to survive where rent, and that's base rent, is $1,800. Okay, watch this. Let's just do it like this. 50-50 has been one of the biggest controversial arguments we can have because these grown-ass women believe that they don't have to be adults. That they can go out there and have kids with another man, while he's scot-free, and leave the majority of the lifting and everything else to her new boyfriend or the man she's supposed to get with. No, ma'am, you are a grown-ass woman. Do your part. Nothing in this world is free. I don't care about your cookies, your stale-ass cookies nowadays. Because nowadays, you're not a virgin. You're not a virgin. I don't care about your stale-ass cookies. This is why men are asking, what do you have to offer or bring to the table? Myself, keep that shit. Like this. Grown people pay bills. Grown people pay bills. Now, to reiterate on what I said about grown people pay bills, they pay bills. If you are a woman and you went out there and had 2 or 3 kids with a different man and this and that, guess what? Your kids are also a bill. Pay your bills. Do your part. I've seen somebody in Walmart, and this is no joke. It made me laugh. The only reason they're not staying on post where the only bill they would have to pay is phone and cable is because they like to smoke weed. So they want to go get their own apartment instead of getting the BAH, putting something up for long term and being able to have that as a cushion to start their family. No, I want to willingly pay bills because I can't smoke weed. Stupid decisions. Stupid decisions. I mean, for me, it's very easy because I don't smoke. You know what I'm saying? I don't smoke. Not at all. And it's crazy to me that you would not want to save money because you can't smoke weed. And that blew my mind. Because if I was starting over and I was in the army and I chose a nice girl that was, fit, friendly, submissive, all that.com, and I'm making good money, I would like for her to be wise in money management. And being wise in money management means sometimes that you have to sacrifice. I want a woman to be smart enough to say, damn that weed and that play shit. Let's get this house on post so we can save some money. And then when we get out of here, do our thing. A woman with money management skills. Because nowadays, I don't think a lot of these women have good money management skills. And let's break that down to what I mean. If we're in the military and the only bill you have to pay if you get a house on post is phone and cable, and we can put away the rest of our check, and we ain't got our kids yet, but we're married, wouldn't that be a smart decision? I gotta sacrifice not smoking no weed. That's okay, that's fine. I'll find something else for now. I will sacrifice my vices for the greater good. A lot of women nowadays don't want to sacrifice anything and expect everything to be handed to them and for it to come easy. Matter of fact, damn, money management skills. Let's talk. Okay, cool. That's all I want to see. Yes, man, and all that. Okay, I got it. I know how to invite OG Bam Bam now. Money management skills. Duties of a wife. Duties of a wife. Oh, yes, it's made for kids. I'll keep it friendly. All right, all right. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today I want to talk about money management skills, having common sense. And one of the things nowadays you don't see with these modern women is money management skills. They think because they got a job or they make plenty of it that it should be wasted. And then later on in life, they have no retirement plan, nothing to lead on, and end up being homeless and on the streets when they can no longer work. Or they want to depend on their kids to take care of them for the rest of their natural, and that's very selfish. Instead of doing the right thing, managing your money correctly, having enough money to say, hey, if my kids, you know what I'm saying, want to live their life, I'm going to put myself in a home where I can be taken care of until the rest of existence, and they can come visit. Why? Because I don't want to be a burden upon anyone and let them enjoy, their existence. Now, one of the things I was talking about when it came to money management skills is the stupidity of a lot of these modern women. It is some of the funniest shit I've ever seen. I was talking to this girl, like I said, in Walmart, and she was a military wife, military spouse. I'm like, good, y'all stay such and such. I ain't gonna say what post and all that old nonsense because you don't need to know all that. But, I was listening to her and I said, well, it's good to be on post and you're married. So that means that y'all get BAH. And for those who are civilians, BAH is BHA, basic housing allowance. The only thing you would have to pay if you stay on post is cable and phone. They take care of the rest of your amenities, your bills, and everything else. So basically, you buy your own food. All you got to do is put some cable and pay for your phone, and you damn near got a free house. She said, no, I don't want to do that because we smoke weed. So instead of setting up a financial egg, which you can put away at least one of y'all checks every month until you get out of the military, so that way, if y'all decide that y'all don't want to continue on this career path or you want to leave the military, you have a nest egg started with, somebody's paycheck that they put up every month where you are straight. Basically, a financial cushion until you get to the job that you want to get to. Or you could use that to further your education. But then again, hold up, wait, here's the trap about that. The military pays for that too. So instead of being wise with the money, trying to save it, put it up so that way you could have that financial freedom. What you want to do? No, I don't want to stay here because I can't smoke weed. Somebody tell me, is this generation stupid? And I'm going to use harsh words. So if you don't like harsh words, leave the live because I believe in telling it just like it is. Are you stupid? Things come with sacrifices. How do you think these men get hundreds of thousands of dollars? They have to sacrifice something, whether it's time, effort, resources. At the end of the day, in order to make money, you got to sacrifice. That's why a lot of us are not going to get to the realm of financial wealth that we want to get to because people are afraid of sacrifice. Something will be sacrificed in order to get to this level of money. Again, perfect situation. You are in the military. You married a nice woman. You can live on post and get BHA, basic house allowance, on top of your check. You ain't got to pay nothing but cable and motherfucking your phone bill and food. Why would you not accept this offer so that way somebody can put something up? So that way, even if you don't want to do the full 3 to 5 year commitment, at least you got a nice nest egg to start off with. You can invest with. You can take that money and put it into stocks, a money mutual account. You could a portfolio a CD, because y'all be thinking that Negroes are dumb. You know what I'm saying? You could put your money up and make it work for you, and guess what? Or, like I said, get to the point where your bills come out in an allotment. Ain't that comfortability? Ain't that living comfortably? Well, I ain't got to worry about my bills. It comes out in an allotment. I saved up the money while I was in the military. I lived off the BHA. We had the discipline to save. We sacrificed the vices of weed and illicit drugs for a couple of years so that way we can have a financial nest egg for our future and our kids instead of thinking about the immediate gratification? Or am I talking stupid shit? You don't want to stay on post. Get the BHA. Live on that motherfucker where you got to pay nothing in that house but phone and cable because you can't smoke weed. Have I lost my mind? Am I in the twilight zone? If I knew what I knew now, back then, even if I didn't even make sergeant, I still would have been straight. Why? Because I had a good girl at the time. Shouts out to Mrs. Scott from Texas. We could have got married. We could have done, like I said, the BHA, housing on post. Hey, have the discipline to say, hey, baby, guess what? There's 2 checks coming in. I'm gonna put mine up every month. Mine will automatically go straight to the savings. And then guess what? I'm gonna destroy that card. My check does not exist. We're gonna be straight just off of yours because we're single, we don't have no kids, and we're living on post where all we have to pay is cable and phone and food. And most of the time, guess what? We can go to the DFAC, which is the military cafeteria, and eat for free. So we really ain't got to spend money on food if we don't want to. Get our little knickknacks and little shit, our little clothes here and there, go to our assignments, our, you know what I'm saying, whatever, and stack our money. And guess what? If soldiers thought it like this, soldiers, even if they didn't make sergeant, you'd be straight. It's called sacrifice. It's called buckling down. It's called putting that work in. It's called fuck the immediate gratification. I'm thinking about my future. But people don't think like this no more. This right here is a dying thought wave. As a young man and young woman, putting some money up for my future, how mundane, how crazy. This is why it's important to have a wife with money management skills. I say it again. That's why it's important to get you a wife with money management skills. Why? Because let's just say us men, we get deployed. See, I'm giving you secrets of the military that I shouldn't be giving you. So listen closely. When you deploy, especially towards a war zone, you get even more pay. And also, some countries, that's tax-free money because you're not on Uncle Sam's soil. So that's tax-free money going back to your account. When you have a smart woman with money management skills that's getting this tax-free money, she's not going to go buy 20-inch rims for the next Negro. She's not worried about buying some Gucci and some bullshit that's actually putting money back into their hands instead of their own. She's putting that money up. She's using what she needs to use. She's saving up. She's scrounging. So that way, later on, when y'all have a goal, or like this, say it like this. This is discipline. This is what they teach in the military. I'm your husband. I go cross seas. You have the discipline to put the money up. So let's say we started out like every other couple started out, broke as hell. Because of your discipline and the way you saved, sacrifice, now we got a car. Now we got this. Now we got that. See, what's important about in a relationship is taking care of your necessities first before you play. A smart wife is going to put that money where it needs to be put. Hey, wife, what's going on? I'm way over here in Iraq. What's going on? Okay, check this out. I done went out there and I invested in getting us a car because we didn't have a car. I got tired of using the bus. Da 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 da. Okay, what kind of car you got? Check this out because we just starting off. We got a little starter car. It has a few little this and that, but you know what I'm saying? It's not the fanciest, but with a little bit of work that I sent to the mechanic, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it'll get me from point A to B. So that way we could save even more money and also do side things to put away some money too. Like if you want to go do Grubhub and all that shit, you could do that on the side. But now you have a vehicle. Okay, boom. Snap my fingers like Thanos. One of us in this house is now sergeant. One of us in this house is now staff sergeant or officer. Now we're getting to the bag. Now we're getting to the money. But we didn't forget our discipline and we bought that starter car. So now that you have put some money away, you're starting to get comfortable. You set that nest egg up. So now you can go to the lot and you can demand the car of your dreams. Well, your credit says that you get this. Check this out. I got 10 cash. Wait. You got 10 cash? Wait a minute. Hold on. I got 10 cash. I want that one. What choice do they have? What choice do they have? Well, damn, let me go ahead and sign the paper and finance. I don't want to do all that. I got 10 cash. Slam it. Because you had the discipline to put your money up. As a couple, money management skills is very important, especially nowadays in this economy. You have to have money management skills. A woman that just wants to spend, and spend some more on fruitless shit like Gucci and iPhones, which, by the way, outdated by next month, losing value. That's not a woman that you need in your life because she is not smart with the money. Especially, like I said, being a military spouse. Because let's just say the worst happens. Yes, the military is going to give you a portion of his paycheck for the rest of your natural, but he's gone, so a chunk of that money is gone. So the way that you were accustomed to living, you got to now adapt to what these people are about to give you. Yeah, you got the life insurance policy and that in the fall, but that don't last long, especially if your husband wanted to get put away nice. That's about a $30,000 to $50,000 funeral. Especially with the army coming out doing the gun salute and all that, you know what I'm saying? That's a 30 to 50,000 funeral, especially, you know what I'm saying, if the body's intact and he wants to be buried in a nice casket. Like my grandfather with the engravement of his name inside the casket, all that, looking sharp in that good tuxedo and all that, that's some money. But let's put that to the side because I don't like talking like that anyway. But, ladies and gentlemen, it is great to have money management skills. Stop thinking that you want to keep up with the Joneses. If you save, sacrifice, and have the discipline to put some money up for, your nest egg and your family, guess what? In your later years, when they come and if y'all still together, y'all can live comfortable. You ain't got to live check by check. When you leave the army, you ain't immediately got to go get a job. Or if you stayed in there long enough and put up enough money with the sacrifice and good money management, you ain't got to work again. You ain't never got to touch another person's job again. You're straight. You can go live in your house and do what you want to do. Financial freedom comes to those who work hard and no sacrifice. Nothing in this world, ladies and gentlemen, is free. You have to sacrifice. You have to work hard for it. That's why I don't get the mentality of these modern women nowadays that thinking that because I'm trying to get with you, I'm supposed to pay all your bills. Check this shit out. Bitch, I don't know you. Let me repeat that sentence. Bitch, I don't know you. We start out courting, which means the getting to know phase. Dating is not what these modern women call dating. Dating is different from courting. Dating is we're in a more comfortable situation. I know you. We're comfortable with each other. We're probably already effing. And we just want to go on a nice night in the town. And we want to see if, you know what I'm saying, these nights on the town can lead into engagement and marriage. This is what dating is. What y'all talking about is courting. In the courting phases, I'm not paying for shit. And I know that's what a lot of women don't want to hear because, you know, they got this mentality of this princess shit. But during the courting phase, fellas, you ain't supposed to be paying for shit. Y'all supposed to be paying together. And then once y'all get into a real relationship, guess what? Let me give you a secret. Grown people pay bills. I'll say it again for those childish ass women. Grown people pay bills. This is the most funniest shit to me. You know what I'm saying?